So, as UBI is the talk of the town, Universal Basic Income, UB or GB, uh, General Basic Income, whatever. I guess it's UBI. In the first place, don't figure you're going to pay your bookie off when you get your first check, because that's not going to be anytime soon. It's like Justin and Jag meets Pharmacare for All. It's a proposal for a study. The talk of the town, $2,000 a month. Well, that's TikTok talk, because, I guess $2,000's a good working figure if you're going to discuss the subject matter, because that will, in Canada, keep a roof over your head. And if you're frugal, you can get a bus pass to go to the food bank, right? Now, there's going to be people who go all kinds of places have UBI. They have had forever. No, not really. There's only one country. Let's look at the places that will be mentioned as they have UBI. Kenya, running one of the largest UBI experiments since 2017, providing monthly payments to over 20,000 people in rural villages until 2029. It's funded by Give Directly. Who are they? Well, they're founded in 2008 by students from MIT and Harvard. So the money comes from outside of Kenya. It's not UBI, really, is it at all then? They've been messing around with, do the Kenyans, the 20,000 who are part of this experiment, are they better off with 75 cents a day, $500 in a lump sum, some mixture thereof? So you can't say it's UBI, not in the sense we're talking. Finland, they've always had it. No, they were quite a successful, what was often referred to as a welfare state. The populace is heavily taxed, but in return the government pays for a lot of stuff. Post-secondary education was held out as an exemplary example of a democracy for the longest time, Finland, that is, until what happened? Oh, yeah, mass migration in Brussels. They're trying to get that cleaned up in Finland, although they're handcuffed by the WEF in Brussels, but I digress. Finland did experiment with a UBI pilot program in 2017 and 18, but we needn't get into the details. They don't have and haven't had a UBI. India conducted several trials in different states. Canada, we've done a few trials. Oh, Brazil has UBI. No, they have a UBI-like program called Bolsa Familia, which provides a stipends to the neediest 25% of the population. I remember doing a video on this subject matter about a year ago, and what Brazil's got going for the lowest 25% there would about buy you a loaf of day-old bread. So technically, can it be called a UBI? I suppose it's at least paid for within the country. Alaska. No. Alaska has a permanent fund dividend providing annual payments to the residents of Alaska based on some oil money. How well the fund does with their investment each year. It's not funded by the lower 49 states, if I've got my state count right, but whatever, not a UBI program. Now we come to Iran, which I believe last year when I looked into this subject matter, I don't remember Iran. I must have missed it. It has a nationwide UBI program implemented in 2011. This program provides each household with 29% of its income to compensate for subsidy cuts on essentials like bread, water, fuel, and electricity. It has some challenges. Despite its successes, the program has faced challenges including inflationary pressures. No kidding. UBI and inflation. Who'd have thunk it? Inefficient targeting, and concerns about its long-term stability. No doubt. But it's been running since 2011. Iran's U.B.I program is notable for being one of the few nationwide programs in the world, and it has been the subject of extensive research and analysis. So then I looked further. Iran allocates approximately 6.5% of the country's GDP to support this U.B.I system they have, which translates into $1.50 a day in extra income with monthly deposits in individual families' accounts, again amounting to 29% of the median household income. So it would be interesting to compare that, and I may do it dollar for dollar in Canadian to do a comparison. So how does Iran afford it? Well, they sell their oil and natural gas. Whoa, go figure. Woohoo, what a concept. Yeah, not going to happen in Canada with Carney. Yeah, probably not. Iran has diversified its economy as well, and surprisingly has some agriculture, some manufacturing and stuff going on. I don't think they're big on tourism, though. Muslim, pretty much a dictatorship. I don't think it's big on a tourist destination, especially perhaps for the LGBTQ community, right? Like, I don't think a couple's going to get married at a pride festival and say perhaps we should honeymoon in Iran. But anyways, if you're talking to somebody, and well, maybe that'll dispel some of the myths, and maybe for amusement I'll get around to looking into comparing. Iran is fourth largest in the world in oil reserves. We're third, so GDP to population, blah, blah, blah. That's 6.9 or 5% GDP to 29% of the household income. Interesting to roll around. Anyways, don't be planning on paying your bookie with U.B.I in Canada anytime soon.